suited and booted. Fitted and kitted. It's a strong word, hate. I don't think they all hate you. I think the more important point is that they hate your freedom. They hate that you can go make whatever you want and they don't have a say over it, and they didn't sign you to a deal that says that you have to do certain things, say certain things, wear certain things, and act a certain way. They hate that TikTok's the most important thing that's happened in the music industry in decades. Even more important than Spotify, in my opinion. And they hate that you can go on TikTok and make whatever you want. They hate even more that they have to tell the artist that they signed to make TikToks that are uninspired, that are mandatory, and therefore carry less value, less of a soul. They hate that you're wise enough not to sign a stupid deal, and that they're predatory enough to go after an ignorant rapper with no lawyer to look at his contract, and they have to prey on complete stupidity. They hate that, and they hate that you are above it and you have the ability to make whatever you want and profit however you want. I think it's really important for artists to realize that the main goal in artistry is to self-express, not to express what other people want you to express because they're paying you to do something. This is not business necessarily. This is not this is art. I'll tell you who else hates your freedom. Spotify. You don't want to know how many interwoven deals there are between Spotify, record labels, AI platforms, and I don't know all the details, but what I do know is that labels pay Spotify to basically put their artists on playlists and cancel out you and cancel out the songs that you put on there. And so it's basically pay to play at this point, which sucks for you. It sucks for us. But I'm telling you, I would rather be an independent artist with the potential to captivate the masses organically than be some artist with some paltry advance from some slap-happy label that just has millions to throw around. They don't care about you. You have one bad album cycle, you're off the label, just like that. And that's catastrophic to get signed to a label, to get a huge advance, to push all this music, to have so much soul and energy behind it, just to get dropped, just to get forgotten about, and having to go back and rework your routine and rework how you make music. This is not a pity party, though. I want to make sure that I'm empowering artists. I want to make sure that you feel that you have the power to actually run up the numbers. And there are still tons of artists that are doing the label route, move out to LA, get on a label, and then you're constantly negotiating with the label. And it's just a chicken fight. It's a constant, oh, please, can I please release the song now? Can I please do this? Can I please do that? You make the art, right? So you're on a label and you've made this art and you have the intention, you have the spirit behind it. Tell me why the label should be able to tell you when you release it, how you release it, what TikToks you make. I mean, if I were running a record label, which I don't, but if I were running a record label, I would leave almost everything creatively to the artist. I would only sign artists who have like this drive and passion to follow their heart and follow what they want to do. If you sign the right artists, from a label perspective, if you sign the right artists, those artists are going to go make the TikToks that will make them succeed. Those artists will film it and curate it in a way, even down to the time that they post and the amount of editing that goes into their content. It will all be aligned with their message. And so unless you're getting some crazy deal that like sets your family up for life, or just, sets you up for a little while, which is pretty uncommon given the kind of structure of these deals, unless you're getting something crazy out of it, don't sign. You would be an idiot. I mean, these labels are telling everybody to make TikToks. Like, you don't have to be signed to a label to get permission to make TikToks. I didn't have to get permission to make this YouTube video to empower artists, to inspire artists. And the only reason I'm making this rant in the first place is because I need to remind myself that I don't need permission to go do anything. I didn't need permission to turn on this mic. You don't need permission to make the songs that you want to make. So what if someone's making hype? So what if someone's making chill? So what if someone's being complex and you're minimalist? Who cares? Like, literally just go do the music that you do. If you are truly yourself, if you are truly speaking from the heart and making music from the heart, and you're not thinking about it, there's going to be this energy that gets put out into the universe, and people are going to gravitate towards you. If you are being your true authentic self, people are going to gravitate towards you. And you don't need some fancy label to go out and do what a successful artist would do. What do labels have? Labels have huge connections. They have a history of huge connections that they know everybody. They know the people in the commercials. They know people in movies. They know people on the radio, people in fashion. It's like the labels are established. We understand that. But there's nothing stopping you from sending an email to Sony. There's nothing stopping you from going and knocking on their door. And there's nothing stopping you from posting like a groundbreaking YouTube video or a groundbreaking TikTok or not, doesn't even have to be groundbreaking. It can just be something that truly speaks from your artistry. You are the only one that can make art like you do it. I've been making beats for so long now that I just kind of have my style. It just, like, when I sit down and make a beat, it doesn't matter what sounds I choose. It just kind of has that Braven feel to it. And therefore, I know that my style has been solidified, and it's just the music talking back to me and saying, you are solid doing your own thing. I don't have the voice of an angelic like Justin Bieber. I have more of like a Luke Combs, like, oh yeah, like I have a more rich tone, and actually my production's more like Pharrell or Kanye over like Metro Boomin or like Plaque Max. Like, I can't really do the robotic computerized but highly colorful, highly palatable sounds. It just doesn't come out of me. Now, if I took a week and learned how to do that, that's fine, but then I guarantee you my songs would sound forced. Make the art that you want to make, and don't compare yourself to any other story or any artist's path, because you are forging your own path. You are making your own unique story. So you can't compare your come up to Drake. You can't compare your come up to Ian. All you white rappers out there that want to be fire. I know, dude, he's fire. You want to be like Ian? Great. Okay. But you are you. You're not Ian. You're not Drake. You're not Kanye. You're you. And you can do it. It's actually just a matter of obsessing over getting in the lab every day and doing this shit, thinking about it all the time. If you want to be great, think about it all the time, and you will eventually gain the energy where instead of wanting to go play video games or go hang out with a friend, you're like locked in the studio because your drive to make this music thing work is just taking over. It did for me. Like, I can't tell you how many things I've given up to actually be in the position I'm in, where it's been 10 years and now I feel fully confident in myself and fully confident enough to tell anyone else that they can do the same thing. I mean, if I was into like baking and I wanted to be and for whatever reason I felt like I could make the craziest cookies of all time, I guarantee you I'd be an insane baker. I'd be ridiculous because I would have woken up every day and done the baking thing and made crepes and biscuits. It's like, there's a reason that God put you here. There's a reason that God is putting these positive thoughts in your head. I want people to hear my music. I want to be known for my music. Not a bad thing, by the way. I want to be famous for my music. I want to be rich off my music. I don't see how that's a bad thing. Some people get rich from building a business. Some people get rich from going to the military, and then they get a pension and then they invest it. Like, there are lots of different paths, but what you need to realize is you're not selfish or conceited or delusional to think that you could get rich doing this shit. Because I'm telling you, being on a label just ties you down. Listening to other people and comparing yourself to others ties you down, man. And I'm just here to tell you, relax. Get in the studio and make your music. Do it the way you would do it. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll be back later.